It's the most wonderful time of the year. Welcome everyone to Universal Studios. I'm pretty sure you guys can already guess where we're headed. All the regular day guests are leaving, but all the brave souls that have been requested are walking in. Have you guys guessed where we're going yet? Oh my goodness, it is now officially my favorite time of year. Halloween, hello! Halloween Horror Nights has officially begun. Oh my goodness, I have been waiting so long for this. It is the one event I look forward to absolutely every single year. Halloween Horror Nights 2017 is among us. Just a preview of some of the houses that we have this year. These are all the intellectual property houses, but we have original houses to look forward to as well that I am very much looking forward to. We're gonna go inside as soon as we get our ticket and see what horrors await us. All right, we are in. Just so you know, this is the main entrance over here, and there's typically really long lines, but actually today there was an annual pass holder entrance right over here on the opposite side of guest services. So you're standing out there, the archways, you're just gonna go around by the well call kiosk and come back around, and there's an annual pass holder entrance right there, and for hotel guests. So definitely look for that when you're coming in through here. But so yeah, you don't have to sit through the lines, but we're in now. We're gonna head into our first scare zone and see if we can make our way over to one of the houses. Hey, what's going on? By the way, I'd just like to let it be known now that I do apologize for any shenanigans that goes on behind me. I'm not gonna be able to see what's going on behind me, so if there's anything crazy going on behind me, there's no way for me to know. On the other hand, I think the very first house that we're gonna go into is Saw, which is a 50-minute wait. I just got done rewatching all of the Saw movies, so I'm very much excited to go into this house and relive all those traps and get a sneak preview of the new Jigsaw movie that's coming out soon. So the entrance to Saw is in the Shrek queue because the house itself is in the second theater for Shrek. So this is going to be interesting. I was here a couple years ago when they had Asylum in Wonderland, the 3D house in this area. So we'll see how it is. I'm very much looking forward to this. I am super excited. All right, just got out of Saw. That was a great house. Huge fan of the Saw franchise, so I'm already kind of biased. But at the same time, like, there's a whole bunch of guest activated scares in there. There's a bunch of red buttons located throughout the house that are illuminated, and you can push them and it'll activate a scare in the house. And Lord knows that got me more than a few times. The first house is always the most nerve-wracking because it's been almost 2 years since I've been to Halloween Horror Nights or done anything like this in general. So the first house is always the most nerve-wracking, but holy crap, that was so much fun. We're gonna see if we can walk through some of the scare zones since it's still daylight outside, see exactly what we can see. But oh, that house was really good. It got me a lot. Hello. I saw that one coming. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get some of the scare zones now that it's daylight outside. So because I went through Saw first, I had to skip the scare zone, so I'm gonna be walking through it now, and then I'm gonna be walking back through it. But this scare zone is Festival of the Deadliest. Pretty okay scare zone for right now. Quite a few people walking around here. I love the costume design. The costumes are fantastic. Gonna do a full walkthrough of the scare zone real quick. There's supposed to be something on here. Not entirely sure what. We'll see later on tonight. The costumes are fantastic. Stilt walkers are always fun. I think during the employee preview, there weren't any props out for this scare zone. It looks much better now. I hope it picks up later on throughout the night, but so far it's not my favorite. Not my favorite. My most anticipated scare zone is gonna come a little bit later. But yeah, that's basically the extent of the scare zone for right now. We're gonna come back later on throughout the night and see what's supposed to be on these platforms over here. and see exactly what is going on in the scare zone. Our first hashtag thanks Irma to the night goes to the temporary Academy of Villains stage that we have over here. The normal stage would be over here, but because of Hurricane Irma, they had to deconstruct the stage and relocate it over here. Hopefully it'll only be for this weekend and we will have a full stage this weekend. But we have a couple of other vloggers over here. View from the cheap seats. Always really nice to see them walking around. You're not doing Horror Nights right unless you know who these guys are. These guys are always here every single year and you gotta look out for them. Hello, I just want to say hi real quick. but yeah, those guys are always really nice. That was kind of an awkward interaction. I promise I'm not that awkward in real life. Yeah, who am I kidding? I walk around the park by myself and talk to a camera. I need friends. But anywho, we're going to be checking into the trick-or-treat scare zone. This was my second most anticipated scare zone of this year, so we'll see how it goes. I think something's wrong with this kid. He doesn't look too good.
This is what all trick-or-treaters look like.
Her mask is upside down. I don't have candy, I'm sorry. If I did, I would. Hello there. I don't think this guy likes Halloween very much.
If you only knew.
I like the bunny. Can I wear my cute bag? Go hop up to it.
Really nice scare zone. I like the scare zone. It was cool. It was cool. I'm sure I'm gonna like it much later. But so far the crowds aren't that bad. I mean, you know, the house wait times are a little bit crazy at the moment, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, the crowds aren't that bad at all. And I hear some chainsaws. Ooh, I hear chainsaws. Oh yes. We got chainsaw hordes through Springfield. This is typically what you can find in Springfield during Halloween Horror Nights. You'll see either clowns, chainsaws, or just any random hordes that are just roaming around. But where'd they all go? There were chainsaws everywhere. Well, there's a chainsaw guy further down this way, but there's not too many chainsaws out right now. What the heck? I like this guy's costume. Oh, I love it. Looks like they're doing a quick wardrobe check over there for that clown. Got to make sure everything's in top-notch shape. Gee, I wonder which house is more popular, the 10-minute wait or the 30-minute wait. Scarecrow I'm definitely a bit more interested in seeing than the Hive, but we're not going to do them right now. We have scare zones to go through while it's still daylight. Over here we have the entrance to Blumhouse. Definitely not on the top of my list of things to do, but we will be sure to get in there soon enough. Hello. Another thing that we're going to be hitting very soon, unfortunately not right now because we need to savor all the daylight that we have. Bill and Ted, they're having their farewell tour and I really want to see this show like right now. The next one is at 7:30, which is like right now, but daylight, I need the daylight to function and to film, because once it gets dark I'm not going to be able to film as much. So we'll keep moving on in tunnel vision. in and out. Just get through the scare zones. Every once in a while, I will get this question. Is Diagon Alley open during Halloween Horror Nights? The answer, yes it is. It's not very well known that it's open during Halloween Horror Nights, but yes, it is.
Nice shirt, dude.
Thank you. But yeah, it's not very well known that it is open during Halloween Horror Nights, but it is. You can always go in there if you need to escape the crowds, or you just want to calm down and get some butterbeer, go on Green Gots. It's always open and available for you guys. And we're just cutting through here, and this is my most anticipated scare zone, is Invasion. Now, I'll tell you why this is my most anticipated scare zone. Number one, I love aliens, but number two, they scare the living crap out of me, because I do believe in aliens, I know they're out there, and I am deathly terrified of when they decide to visit us, because I have the irrational fear that when they do decide to visit us, they're gonna see a couple things that they don't like, or people are gonna piss them off, and they're gonna destroy all humanity. That's my irrational fear. But leave a comment down below. What is your irrational fear? Mine is aliens destroying all of humanity. Nothing major, but yeah. Let's head inside the Invasion scare zone. Sorry? Oh my goodness, what happened to this guy? Oh dear. Something very bad happened to him, but still available for a fist bump. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. We have a couple army guys running around, telling us to run and hide your kids, hide your wife. Look at this guy looking like Flavor Flav over here. This little girl is braver than most. And yeah, that's the end of the scare zone. All in all, I like it a lot. Let's see if we can walk back through here, and oh my goodness, the vape is real. See if we can get a closer look at this ship, because this is what I really like to see. I like to look at the props. The props are what get me most excited. The more props a scare zone has, the better I think it is. Let's see if I can put my head there. This UFO was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Really good detail in it. I like this a lot. This is awesome. Alright, second to last scare zone is the Purge. Returning from about 2 years ago, I believe. I don't think they had it here last year. But yeah, this year it is the Purge yet again. Love this movie franchise. Really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda leaned back a little bit away from that. I'm not gonna lie. pretty long scare zone. Whatever scare zone is here is always the biggest. Not sure what this is for yet. I think this is for whatever they advertise as the cleanup crew for the Purge. Not too sure.
One night every year, we are going to be right by our new family to cleanse our souls of purge. All crime, including robbery, breaking and entering, and of course my favorite, murder, is considered evil. We are granted the right to release our aggression and frustration brought onto us by our everyday struggles and our everyday lives. Do you support the Purge? It would be a terrible moment in time to find that you have given sanctuary to one of these worthless pigs. You see, they don't know their place, and they need to be taught a lesson. Purge and purify, ladies and gentlemen. We have 12 hours.
All right. We're still walking through the Purge scare zone. Couple of Purgers still back here. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. And of course, we come back over here and we have two more houses, Deadwaters and the Fallen. I think next I'm going to be going into Deadwaters. Not too sure, because we still have one more scare zone left that is down that way, that is Altars of Horror. But yeah, two more scare zones over here, the Fallen and Deadwaters. We'll be sure to get to those in just a little bit. Looks like I was right. Jimmy Fallon, hello. I was right. Looks like Jimmy Fallon is closed for Halloween Horror Nights. They are not operating. Woohoo! Score points for me. A couple of the most popular houses for the night is going to be The Shining, and further on down that way, past the Altars of Horror scare zone, is going to be is going to be the American Horror Story house. Not too excited about those. I mean, I've heard good things, so we'll be sure to go ahead and check them out anyways. But yeah, last bit of daylight that we have left, heading into the very last scare zone of the night, and then the night is ours. We can go into all the haunts. And what's number one on my list is watching Bill and Ted. But into this next scare zone.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Oh, we got the twins from The Shining. Yeah, that's basically the scare zone. Nothing too spectacular. Scare zones, they're okay this year. Of course, I'm going to be walking through them throughout the night. This is, of course, the second night of Halloween Horror Nights, so you know things are still up and about, and the scare actors are getting used to everything. Over here, American Horror Story, 50-minute wait. Not that bad. Not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be already like 75, 80 minutes, but 50 minutes is not super bad. So Deadwaters and the Fallen are two of my most anticipated houses. I've heard really good things from both houses. Not sure which one I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the Fallen first. Actually, no, I'm going to do Deadwaters first. Deadwaters I'm going to do first. I'm always a fan of the lighting that they have on the New York Library back here. Always really nice. If you see any of these are VIP tours or RIP tours. Either that or they're just something completely different and I am totally wrong in speaking out of my butthole. So, could be either or. But yeah, we are heading into Dead Waters. Super excited because I was a fan of the Voodoo Scare Zone that they had in years past. And of course, at Hollow Scream, I am going to be working at Deathwater Bayou. So, oh yeah, I don't think I ever told you guys that. I'm working at Hollow Scream at Deathwater Bayou House. So, that's always something fun. But yeah, I will be sure to let you guys know what I think of the house when I get done with it. So all this line over here is a 25-minute wait. I highly, highly, highly recommend getting express if you can. Holy moly. Dead Waters was so good, but it needs to be longer. That house is so incredibly good. There's so much in it to look at. The set design is absolutely incredible. The facade, 10 out of 10. The scares are really good. Everything about that house is fantastic. It plays with your senses a lot, but it's too short. Oh my gosh, if I could have had just like 5 minutes more in that house. It was such a good house though. So far, best house of the night. It's only house number 2. I know that. I still have plenty more to go, but holy crap. Really, really good house. Highly recommend. What is going on over here? Other than chainsaws going crazy. One thing that you definitely don't want to do, don't try and scare the scare actors. That is so annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and link my Horror Nights etiquette video down below because you just can't go around scaring the scare actors like that. I mean, you can try by all means, but it's very frowned upon. It's not nice. These guys work very hard to provide the scares. So just be kind and don't try and be an idiot. Oh boy, there are definitely a lot of people heading out of Bill and Ted's, which is exactly where we are going right now. I think there is a show at 8:45 and it is going on 8:15 right now, but holy crap, there are a lot of people leaving. I hope the show is good. From what I've heard, the show is very excellent this year and a very proper send-off for Bill and Ted. So we'll see. Well, I was gonna head on down this way to try and go to the Coke Freestyle place to get a drink, but the glowy sticks of power are telling us to go the other direction. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to go the other way. All part of crowd control. They gotta do their job and we can comply. Not a big deal. I think I can go this way though. They're directing us to the bridge and then go around. So we shall see where we can go. And of course, the lines for alcohol are atrocious. I'm not that much of a drinker myself. I drink socially, but at the same time, sometimes the lines can be utterly atrocious. The struggle of vlogging at night. You need to find good lighting anywhere you can get it. So I'm just walking into a random candy store just to tell you guys that Bill and Ted was absolutely fantastic. Most triumphant, as they would say. But yeah, they did really good show this year. All the jokes were on point. They made fun of Disney a lot of Disney jokes. And then at the very end, it got very sad. They started showing, replays of shows from years past. But all in all, great show. Definitely going to be seeing it again multiple times this season, as I have a frequent Fear Pass, so I'll be back. Thank you. Had a couple guys come up to me wanting to subscribe to the channel, so thank you very much for that if you're watching the video in the future. But yeah, definitely going to be coming back and seeing the show again multiple times as I have a frequent Fear Pass. But for that, we are going to keep on heading on out, and I think I'm going to head into the Fallen next. Super excited for that. One of the fun parts about coming to Halloween Horror Nights is you get a unique view of some of their roller coasters, like the Rip Ride Rocket. You get to come right underneath it. Really cool experience as we come in through the express line to the Fallen. another highly rated house, highly anticipated. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Look at me, I'm giddy with anticipation. I can barely talk right now as we're heading into this house, but holy crapsicles, look at this line. That is a pretty hefty line, if I do say so myself. Just so you guys know, just because you buy Express doesn't mean like you're not going to have a wait. You're still going to have a little bit of a wait in some houses. You're just not having as long of a wait. So I don't want to hear stories about people complaining about having to wait a little bit. Just be happy that you're not having to wait in the 80-minute line. Hey, I know this guy. Who's this guy? How's it going, Tim? Jen, how's it going? Long time no see. I'm doing good. Good to see you. I knew I'd find those two out here. You can't come to Halloween Horror Nights and expect not to run into either Tim Tracker or View from the Cheap Seats. They're always going to be around on most of the nights. They don't come on all the nights, but most of the nights. Especially during opening weekend, you'll see them a lot around. That doesn't make any sense. A lot around. Anywho, we're still waiting for the Fallen. Alright, so about 20 minutes later, we're right at the entrance to the house. The entrance to the house is like right there. But we had to stand in that long line over there and kind of make our way around over here. But yeah, about 20-minute wait out of 45-minute wait that we could have waited in. So, you know, you get Express, you win some, you lose some. You're just guaranteed not to wait the maximum waiting time. All right, Fallen, pretty good. Not as good as Dead Waters. It was about the same house length. It was pretty awkward. I missed a lot of the scares, and that's what sucks, is that it's all luck of the draw as far as the kind of scares that you get and the timing. You miss a bunch of the scares. I missed a lot of the scares from above where they, you know, fly over you. I missed a lot of that, and I really wanted to see that. But, you know, we'll be back another night. I'm sure I'll get plenty more opportunities to go inside the house and see those kind of scares. But, on to the next one. Excuse me, sir, can you point me in the direction of the Scarecrow House? Wait, that way? Thank you.
Hey, that's all I do.
Slow-moving scare zone. Don't know why people are going so slow. There we go. Now we've opened up. Woohoo! That was interesting.
What's this? Another show?
It's always a good idea to stay hydrated when you're at the parks, especially during Halloween Horror Nights. You're going to be doing a lot of walking. I know I have. According to my watch, I have done 16,000 plus steps tonight, so that's pretty interesting. If you have a freestyle cup, you can always come to one of these places over here, and you can always ask them to refill it for free with some water. It's always a great option. I do not recommend filling up on alcohol as a way to quench your thirst, because that will just tire you out, and that is not a good time. You will puke and you will just have a really bad time. But anyways, we're heading back towards the back of the park, and we're gonna see if we can go into some of the other original houses. Those are the ones that I am most interested in, are the originals, not so much the IPs. All right, last house of the night is going to be Scarecrow the Reaping. Kind of hard to see the facade. I wish it was better lit, but it's a really nice facade. Scarecrow. Really good house. I really enjoyed it. The facade was good, the sets were good, the costuming was good, the sound was good, everything about it really good. The only thing that I have to warn you guys about is I really hope you guys like burlap, because there is no shortage of burlap in that house. It is all up in your face, and it's definitely the loudest house of the night that I've been into. Very, very loud in that house, but nothing wrong with that. I definitely enjoyed it. Scares were pretty solid. Nothing got me too much. They definitely got right up in my face a couple times. So, yeah, all in all, really great house. Would definitely do it again. So far, the originals are pretty up there. I mean, I've only done one IP, but I enjoy the original ideas. The original ideas are always great. Academy of Villains going on right now. We'll be sure to come back on a later night when they're on this stage, and we'll watch the full show. I promise ya. Well, I said we will come back through this scare zone at night to see if they were making use of these props, but they're still not using them. It's a shame. I gotta say, so far, Festival of the Deadliest is the weakest scare zone. So far, they're not making use of these props. It's upsetting. I don't understand why. Alright, so finally back in the car after a super long night at Halloween Horror Nights. That's my car letting me know that I need to put my seatbelt on. Super fun night. I'm gonna give my initial review in a separate video, but yeah, really fun night. Can't wait to come back. I have a frequent fear pass, so I'm gonna be back multiple times throughout this season, so definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Halloween Horror Nights videos and reviews on everything that goes on with Halloween Horror Nights. And with that, I am off. I'm gonna head home, take a shower, and go to bed. I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next one.